Hello friends, it's Luke the Gamer Duke. Today in Diablo 2 Resurrected, I want to do some Andariel grinding. We know Terror Andy can yield some surprising items, so I want to know if regular Hell Andy is worth the effort to grind out in the quest to gear yourself for the remainder of Hell mode. What can you find that's worth it? Let's go find out. I'm rocking 350% Magic Find to start with, which should be plenty enough for some solid drops while also not sacrificing too much of my gear. Let's also keep in mind we're not exactly looking for GG items here, but they should be solid enough to get you through Hell mode. But before we reach Andariel, we have to indeed reach Andariel. Hell Catacombs is absolutely stacked with enemies, so I would recommend the Sorceress for Andariel grinding simply to get through the catacombs in a timely fashion using teleport. Just make sure you hug those walls, and unless you don't mind losing experience, have that save and exit option handy, because at some point, you will eventually teleport yourself directly into a mob of spiders and devilkin with a Might Aura, which is always a good time. Once you reach Andy, you'll likely want to clear out the enemies in the front room and the shaman in the front part of her throne room, as they'll just keep reviving devilkin, which can be quite annoying. The first decent drop came on run 7 with the unique bone knife, Wizard Spike, which is fantastic for blasting off as many skills as fast as possible with 50% caster rate, awesome added mana and regen, and all res 75. Shortly after, she drops a Peasant Crown, which is always useful until you find a Shaco with +1 to all skills, faster run, added energy and vitality, and a max roll replenish life. The first mainstay didn't happen until run 49 for an assassin, Bartuk's Cutthroat, with +2 to assassin skills and 1 more to martial arts, great added damage, hit recovery, attack rating bonus, life leech, and added strength and dex. Always a good find. After several runs of nothing, I hit a bit of a stride, starting with Pierre Tombale Partisan, which is solid for an Act 2 Merc's damage output, but can also be a sleeper for a Whirlwind Barb yearning for some reach, adding +3 to all Barb skills, mana leech, and a coin flip for deadly strikes double damage. Soon after, I came across the Druid's counterpart, Athena's Wrath Battle Scythe, which always looks cool as shit, and also gets +1 to 3 Druid skills, attack speed, awesome damage, and added life. A few more runs down dropped the Set Ogre Maul, Immortal Stone Crusher, with awesome attack speed, enhanced damage to everything, the ever-dominating Crushing Blow, and a pair of sockets to do with what you please. One of the best weapons for a barb. Some good ones dropped in the few runs. The Set Chaos Armor, Triangle Scales. Granted it fell from a unique, it still counts, which is an awesome necro piece for an insane necro set. Finishing off run 99 and 100 was the unique Cascade, Steel Skull. Solid for any melee, adding a dash of attack speed, hit recovery, life and mana leech, magic find, and great defense. And on run 100, Andariel dropped a 3-for-1er. An Ethereal Blackhorn's Death Mask, which is great for a melee merc looking to tank lightning damage. And the Scalper Francisca, with life leech, open wounds, and % bonus to attack rating. The unique Tyrant Club, Demon Limb himself, with great damage, life leech, some fire res, and that crazy high level 23 enchant, adding even more fire damage and attack rating. Most of this was pretty good, and there were a few greats, but I wanted better, so I decided to take it up a notch and add another 100 magic find, getting to 455. Let's go see what's what. And it was a slow start to what's what, as it took until run 114 for anything worthwhile, but came across the unique wrist sword, Jade Talon, with great damage, +1 to 2 martial arts and shadow skills, hit recovery, insane mana leech, and all res 40 to 50, solid for any melee assassin. Finally, a great one dropped on run 124, the unique battle boots, Wartravs, getting faster run, added vitality and strength, added damage, some attacker takes damage, and solid magic find. Wartravs are great for all characters on their travels. A few runs down, it turned out Andariel was indeed holding back as she dropped a 4-for-1er. one of which was Blood Moon Elegant Blade. Super fast damage output with open wounds and great life leech. And another was the Atlantean Ancient Sword, getting +2 to pally skills, great enhanced damage, 50% bonus to attack rating, which is nuts, and great added attributes. A few runs down dropped a great barb support, the unique Rondel, Heart Carver, which will boost your horking by 4 points, and interestingly, can also still be somewhat useful as a frenzy offhander. I also found another Bartux, so a Mosaic Assassin would be very happy here. Not long after, another mainstay dropped, the unique Warbelt, Thunder God's Vigor, designed for Javazons of +3 to Lightning Fury and Strike, +20 Strength and Vitality, Lightning Absorb with 10 max Lightning Res, and added Lightning Damage. After a few nothings, another monster dropped. The Bariza Do Ballista, with great enhanced damage and max based on level, insane cold damage and freeze target, +35 to dex, and its 80% attack speed with 100% piercing makes this all but a GG item. It even adds 75 to 150 defense. Then the following run produced another mainstay, High Lord's Wrath Amulet, with +1 to all skills, added attack speed, deadly strike based on level, great lightning res, added lightning damage, great for any melee anywhere. Which did teeter out my findings for a while, as there was nothing until run 179, which was the start of another stride, starting with Shaft Stop Mesh Armor, specifically designed for tanking physical with 30% damage reduction. It also includes great enhanced defense, missile defense, and 60 life for good measure. The very next run produced the unique Chukonu, Demon Machine, which has good damage, but is most notable for the explosive bolts and piercing combo along with its uber attack speed. It even throws on insane attack rating, defense, and some mana, making it a mainstay for enchantresses as well. And the hits kept on coming with the unique Ogre Maul, Windhammer, which is simply a damage machine. Its enhanced damage, 60% attack speed, and 50% crushing blow, along with spamming high-level twisters for crowd control, makes this an absolute monster in the hands of anyone swinging melees. The very next run dropped the Carrion Wind Ring, which is certainly interesting and can be a mega sleeper for melees in the thick of it, with Twister when striking, Poison Nova when struck, and high-level Poison Creeper charges, along with Life Leech, great Poison Res, and Defense First Missile. Keeping it going on the next run was the unique Demon Hide Sash, String of Ears, which offers the great combo of % damage reduction and life leech, along with great defense and some magic reduction. Just a couple runs later was yet another solid, Lycander's Ceremonial Bow, great damage and solid skill stacking along with mana leech, +20 energy and dex, and even 20% enhanced defense. A few more runs down dropped the unique Yari, Hone Sundan, a great Act 2 merc damage dealer with 45% crushing blow and 3 sockets to do with what you please. And a Bone Snap dropped as well. Crushing blow for everyone. The added magic find continued to pay off with another multi-drop, Deathbit Battle Dart, which has life and mana leech along with great attack rating and deadly strike. And Head Striker Battle Sword, which is for straight up damage output with its added max damage and deadly strike based on level, along with added strength and prevent monster heal. Ideal for the Act 5 Merc. And it even paid off again on run 204 with a 3-for-1er. All exceptionals too. Another Heart Carver, Plague Bearer, which is likely behind the curve at this point, and Black Hades Chaos Armor, which offers fantastic defense, added damage and rating versus demons, and 3 sockets. A few more runs down the line, I hit another decent streak, starting with Crowcaw Tigulated Mail, designed for melee with good defense, added attack speed, hit recovery, and open wounds. But then, a wonder drop, a Golden Goose, the unique Quarterstaff, Good old Rib Cracker. Insane enhanced damage with insane attack speed, insane crushing blow, insane hit recovery, insane defensive perks, and some dex. Rib Cracker is one of the best weapons to upgrade, as the base damage from Quarterstaff to Stalagmite is significant and will increase its damage by nearly 300%. Right after that, I found the Herald of Zakarum Gilded Shield, a great pally find with +2 pally skills and 2 more to combats. Great blocking perks, bonus to attack rating, +20 strength and vitality, and 50 to all res. The next several runs I came across some repeats, including another Wizard Spike, Thunder Gods, and my third Bone Snap at this point. But then a couple of good ones came in and getting to run 250. Razor's Edge Tomahawk, built for wicked fast damage output, getting 40 attack speed, 50 deadly strike, and open wounds. Too bad it's ethereal though. But was then followed up by another 2-for-1er, and also a sneak peek of things to come. Venom Grip Demon Hide Gloves. Solid fixes, but lower in values. Life Leech, an almost laughable 5% crushing blow, and decent poison res. As well as Skull Collector Rune Staff, a great piece for item hunting with +2 to all skills, added max mana, mana after kill, and magic find based on level. In the final runs up to 250, I found the unique Mage Plate. But that little bastard? The unique Mage Plate, Q Hegan's Wisdom, also dropped, granting +1 to all skills, good caster rate, hit recovery, and added energy. A solid caster piece prior to a Viper Magi. And on run 250, the unique Pavice. Gurky? I'm going Gurky. Gurky Sanctuary. Providing good defense, the second best chance to block of any shield, solid all res, great life regen, and good damage reduction. A great defensive shield. So, in jumping my magic find from 350 to 455, there was a notable difference in the quality and quantity of drops, specifically in finding elite items. I wonder what adding another 100 would yield. And it was so. I equipped the Skull Collector and swapped out a couple more charms. And now at 555 magic find, let's see what's what. And there wasn't much difference off the cuff. The same quality of items dropped. Firstly with Gold Strike Gothic Bow, which is a mega fast damage dealer for versus demons and undead with good life regen. But it wasn't until run 294 where I found something worth an eye raise. The Seraph's Hymn Amulet, which is catered for melee pally with +1 to 2 defensive auras and demon undead perks, but can work for anyone as it's only one of 2 amulets of +2 to all skills. A couple runs down was a 4-for-1er, but only one was worth it, but it was a solid. The Storm Rider Tebar. A bit slow to attack, but it outputs awesome damage with added lightning damage and added lightning castings when struck and striking. Just 2 runs later was a great piece for a Javazon. Titan's Revenge, with +2 to Amazon skills and +2 more to Jab and Spear. With awesome damage, faster run, life leech, +20 strength and dex, and replenishes its own quantity. Just a couple runs later was a lesser piece, but still great for a Fistodon. Hand of Blessed Light, with +2 to pally skills, 2 more to fist, and +4 to bolt, and topped off with mana regen. Which was followed by nothing for a while, but the final runs of the whole shebang did come through. On run 314, a great set piece fell. The Gillface, including great defense, hit recovery, deadly strike, crushing blow, and added strength, all on a helm. Gillface is awesome. And rounding out the final 10 runs was another Q Hegan's, followed by an ethereal Hone Sundan, outputting even more damage for your merc. And then another Demon Limb. And finally, the last good item on run 321, the unique Cedar Bow. Puko Shikaku! That's just fun to say. Its damage is lacking, but its focus is more on amplifying the fire damage on your skills with fire zons and enchantresses. So, at the end of 325 Hell Andariel runs, I would have to say a definitive yes. There are absolutely some great items to be found, not just to take through the rest of Hell, but also into Hell Terrors, and even maybe versus the Ubers. Matter of fact, I'd say I found enough to deck out most every character. Running with 350 Magic Find produced some pretty good drops, but if you really want to milk Andariel for what she's worth, you'll likely have to crack into the 400s to do so. Going up to 550, there wasn't any notable difference in quality or quantity, so diminishing returns have far set in by that point. There were plenty of items in between the solid drops which could still be useful, such as Grimm's Burning, Flesh Render, Cloud Crack, and a few others, but didn't deem them great enough for their own highlights, and would have made this video longer than it already is. Also, for what it's worth, I found a total of 67 essences, making the drop rate about 1 in every 5. And this is all granted you can get to Andariel. Remember that unless you're planning to fight your way through, a sorceress who can take some hits along the way will be your best option. But at the end, there will be some great stuff to be found. Happy hunting! And feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Do you grind Hell Andariel for other characters to get through Hell? What's the best or most surprising thing you found? Don't forget to hit that like button as it really helps me out, and remember to subscribe for more Diablo and other fun gameplay content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Adios.